What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good one. So, do you guys remember the good old days? You know, way back in December when Bitcoin was just shy of $20,000. Well, it for a little bit appeared that we were ascending back up, and we're probably going to reach Cliff High's target of 13,888 by the end of this month. At one point we got to right here just over 11,800. The market fluctuated a little bit over the last couple days, but it seemed like we were in a bullish reversal. Woke up this morning to see that we had went down back below 10,000. We were just back above 10,000, and now we are back below again. And after looking at my trading view chart, I had drawn a trend line, sent it over to Crypto Blood to ask him if basically the line I drew was correct. He confirmed that it was. We had broke below that line, and he confirmed my suspicion that basically if we go down any further, he gave me a number of 9,500. If we break below 9,500, we are going to continue a downward descent. So today is going to be critical to basically see what's going to happen. Where are we going to close? It really doesn't look good at the moment. I watched a video, or part of a video, by someone else with their technical analysis, and they also said that they feel we're going to keep dropping down to 6,000. And we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I was really hoping that Cliff High's number, his data, was going to come to fruition. So we're just going to have to, like I said, keep an eye on things, see what happens. But I know what I'm going to do and what my plan is. So come up with your strategy, and you know, have one for both outcomes. If we're going to continue rising, or I should say continue falling, or if we're going to turn it around and go back up again. But as you can see right now, we are in full-on pullback mode, and that's just the way it is right now. Briefly, I want to touch on this Litecoin Cash thing again. As I told you guys before, I wasn't going to mess with it. Then I thought to myself, well, if this is real, it's free money, so why not? So I did send some of my Litecoin over to Exodus. So I had a private key, and I did get some Litecoin Cash. However, as it states in this article on CoinDesk, there's really not a lot of trading going on. It is only being traded on YoBit, and you cannot deposit it on YoBit. The only people who are able to sell their Litecoin Cash are people who were holding their Litecoin on YoBit during the fork. So once they open up deposits, you can bet your bottom Satoshi the price is probably going to tank. I don't think this is a cryptocurrency that's going to be around. I don't think it's going to last. They even admit in this article, they use the Litecoin name to basically get recognition. And that is virtually the only reason that anyone even knows about this, is because it was a fork off Litecoin. They used the Litecoin name to basically garner attention, and it worked. However, why do we need this? We don't. There's a million cryptocurrencies out there. We don't need the majority of those either. So anyway, now I want to talk about Everpedia and the need for companies like this. For those who don't know, Everpedia is a decentralized encyclopedia similar to Wikipedia. However, it is being built on the EOS blockchain. Why is this important? Because if we have information on the blockchain, it cannot be erased, it cannot be edited, it cannot be manipulated by any person to fit an agenda. Okay, so history cannot be deleted or rewritten. Definitions of things cannot be changed to fit a political agenda or any agenda. So that, to me, is just as important as having decentralized money. If we don't want anybody, we don't want a central bank controlling our money, okay? Because look what's happened so far. Look at fiat money. Okay, look at the US dollar. All of this is controlled by central banks. So, to me, decentralizing information is just as important. So I'm going to give you an example. Now, some of you might not like this example, but let's put your thoughts of the Second Amendment and guns aside, because I'm just using this, like I said, as an example. Wikipedia has changed the definition of what an assault weapon is. Now, they did this to fit an agenda. All right, just like the mainstream media and politicians like to say what the definition of an assault weapon is, which is not the real definition. Wikipedia has done this. Now, if this was on the blockchain, they would not have been able to go back and change the definition. And for those who don't know, this is the true definition. It is a select fire rifle. Okay, so something you can switch between semi-automatic and fully automatic. Wikipedia says that a semi-automatic firearm with a detachable magazine and a pistol grip is an assault rifle. And I'm just using this as an example. This could be anything. If a small group of people can control information, then basically, what is the truth? The truth is whatever they say it is. Okay? Not the real truth, their truth. So, this is why decentralizing information is just as important to me as decentralizing our monetary system. And I'm not saying we're going to get a decentralized monetary system, but that is why Bitcoin was born. Okay? Because the people who were in control of our monetary system have screwed us. So basically, the people who are controlling our information are trying to give us their truth, their definitions, their version of history. That is why, like I said, companies like Everpedia are important. Information should be on the blockchain. That way it cannot be edited and changed. That is the good thing about the blockchain, is once it's there, it can't be deleted. So I looked, and I don't know when the definition of this was changed on Wikipedia, but it said the last time this was edited was 2 hours ago, last time I looked anyway. So I don't know if this was as a result of what happened recently in Florida, or if it was before that this was changed. But my whole point in this is, you know, irregardless of what your views on the Second Amendment are, it's irrelevant. The whole point of this is one person or a small group of people are able to go and change the definition of something. That is a scary thing if you want to really step back and put things in perspective. It's like the indoctrination of kids in school. All right, I've seen it happen with my own eyes. You know, just things that they taught in school when I was a kid, things that I was taught in history class when I was in school, are not the same things that children are being taught in public schools today. My daughter, for example, my oldest. So the decentralization movement is more than money. It's more than finance. It can be applied to all areas, and this is just a prime example right here. So anyway, guys, I wasn't going to go off on a pro Second Amendment rant, although I am pro Second Amendment. However, I did find this as a good example of how dangerous it can be for somebody to have control over information, especially something as big as Wikipedia, where millions and millions and millions of people go to get their information. All right, somebody wants to go look up the definition of something or look into a person or an event or anything. What comes up usually when you Google it? Wikipedia. So Wikipedia can be used by a small group of people to put out a small group of people's narrative, and or basically narrative. So to me, that's a dangerous thing, and I'll leave it at that. Anyway, guys, I really didn't have much to talk about today, other than what's going on in the market. I didn't make a video yesterday because I had a lot of things going on, and I thought I would just talk about this. You know, it is something that is important to me, and it should be important to you. So that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you guys follow the channel, follow the Block Party Podcast channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.